I'm growing out. I'm not cutting any more bob. This is me on the record saying
Same. We've had our time with the bob, and
it.
you just like getting home after a long day's work, putting your hair up in a ponytail. I can't do that. Well, I mean, I
No.
kind of can, but y'all would not believe the back of my head right now.
And what I've noticed is that it is too hot for my hair to be touching my neck. Way too hot.
Lauren, it is way too hot.
I like I have to now, when my new parking situation, I'm walking down there,
Oh, yeah.
I'm busting a sweat by the time I'm at my car and I'm like, I just feel gross.
And you can't even put your hair
No,
up.
I can't put my hair.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
And we did it to ourselves. It was cute though.
It's
I
good
mean,
we did it together though.
yeah, I'm glad we did it together too. We have a job to do today.
We do.
Today is episode 23 of Wait with Danny and Lauren. Hey everyone.
Welcome back, episode 23. Jordan year.
Jordan here.
God. I'm just like anxious right now because I can't find my pen.
Find it first. Before we do anything else, find it. Mine is right in front of me. She found it.
I got my cup, I got my vape, and I am situated and I'm ready. I'm ready to roll.
So Lauren and I feel like in our free time do like one of two things, and it's either listen to music or watch Bravo.
Yes. It's those two things always.
And we're going to talk about Bravo this week. Specifically,
Particularly our two favorite shows, Southern Charm and Summer House.
yes, and we'll explain why those are our favorites all when we get there. But first we need to catch up a little bit and we need to walk through our stories. I have mine pulled up if you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this story, I guess, and I would say kind of triggered this episode. Lindsay Hubbard is pregnant.
She is, and to a lot of people that would sound like normal news. But let's just rewind really quick that Lindsay Hubbard is number one, Lindsay Hubbard. Number two, this time last year, she was engaged, about to marry another man. So for her to be far, like, not like far along in her pregnancy, but to be the point where she's announcing, and she probably knows what the gender is at this point, is a little crazy. And it's not, let me just go ahead and answer your question. It's not with the same man.
I have so much to say, but I think I'm going to save it for Summer House. But
Okay.
Lindsay is on Summer House. For those that don't know what we're talking about, Lindsay Hubbard is a Summer House cast member and she is pregnant. She announced her pregnancy on Instagram with a mystery man last week, but we already found out who it is.
Let's also talk about the fact that she, Lindsay's got a lot of traits. One trait about her, she's a hustler. Her pregnancy announcement was an ad with Clear Blue.
Yeah. That's the most Lindsay Hubbard thing I've ever seen.
Right. I mean, I have to applaud her a slight bit because she comes from the world of PR, whatever. So she saw the opportunity and she took it.
Yeah, yeah. You can't knock everything she does.
No, because some things are smart, other things are questionable.
There's a little bit of method to her madness. A little bit.
Okay, you want to keep going through your story? Sorry.
No, you're fine. So last week was also the 4th of July. So we had time off and I went offshore fishing.
Tell us more. And deep sea or offshore?
Offshore.
Okay.
So I called my sister yesterday and told her everything because I hadn't talked to her in a minute. But I told her what I heard from our captain, which was that we were going 20 to 30 miles offshore. And when I told Noelle that, she said, okay, whatever that fucking means. And I said, exactly. That's what I thought. I don't know what that means either. But yeah, I went offshore fishing, which is something that I did not know that I was going to do. And I didn't know I was going to enjoy it. But God, I had fun.
Oh no, it's so fun. It's
so fun.
Kind of high stress, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's way more physically intense than I could have imagined. I had no idea that I was going to be sore and be so spent at the end of a fishing day, but I caught about 6 red snapper, guys.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And tell the people what you did with that red snapper.
We made sushi out of the fish we caught, and it was
Talk about farm to table.
right.
I mean,
Right.
that is that's what Earth was intended for.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it is. Oh my gosh.
I'm cracking up. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's talk about this for 1 second.
Okay.
You know what 4th of July means? It means Michael Rubin's white party. And oh my God, I didn't care about it this year.
I did not care one bit. The only thing that I will say that I was kind of like zoned in on was the fact of Ashton Earl and John Summit. I've been seeing that everywhere. So Alex Earl's younger sister and then John
Yeah.
Summit, the DJ, they have been kind of seeing each other. Also, he's 30 and she's in her early 20s. I don't knock an older relationship, but I just feel like
I do.
21 versus 21, 22 versus like a 30-year-old is very different playing fields.
Extremely different. And I don't really know John Summit.
There was just like this controversial clip of him on.
Wait, did you tell me this and he like sounded
Yes.
sick or something?
He sounded absolutely.
I think we talked about it on the show.
He sounded so raspy. Also, he just recently went on Jake Shane's podcast and like openly admitted to the world that he has never gotten a woman flowers. So he like did this whole stunt. I'm sure it was orchestrated, but at like
I see it.
Another thing where he gave Ashton flowers like in front of everybody. So it just felt so strategic.
This man is not cute enough to be acting like that.
And I'm thinking he's little.
He looks like it. I can tell by how many buttons he has unbuttoned on his button-down shirt.
I was watching BFFs last night, and Josh Richards had his like 3 buttons undone, and I was like, "Button it up,
button it up,
button it up." I'm like, nobody wants to see all of that.
Get out of here! That is so like Las Vegas, old man.
Yeah. I could name probably 5 men on my hand that do that, and every single time it icks me out.
Button it up. We are not at the beach.
Button it up. It's like that TikTok where those kids throw up the middle fingers and their mom's like, "Put it down." Button it up. Wait, who did you think looked the best, boy and girl? Michael Rubin's party.
I don't know. Like I almost missed it. Like I really did. I know that the Card Jenners were there, except I'm only remembering Kim.
Kim, Chloe, and then I think they went with Lala.
I love Lala so much. Kendall didn't go?
No, I don't think Kendall or Kylie went. The last thing I saw from Kendall Jenner was her hugging Kylie in between a like pottery thing that they were doing.
Oh yeah. And why didn't they show us the fucking result? That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. And also, I don't know. I just, as much as I love my friends, I don't know if I would want to do that. It's kind of weird.
I don't want to do that.
Thank you.
I don't really love Kim's outfit. She's wearing like a drop
It's
neck.
just giving basic. Like, I don't know. I'm not as hype up about the white party. Also, if you asked us this at the beginning of the year, our answers would be totally different than they are right now. I'm just like so out of it right now.
Yeah, me too. Fuck the white party.
Fuck the white party.
A lot of exciting pregnancy news this week. Margot Robbie is pregnant. And
that was crazy.
I was shocked, but Margot Robbie has been married to her husband for 8 years.
I had no idea about that, and I'm so glad you mentioned it because I didn't even know she was in a relationship.
Yeah, she's been married for 8 years. I did know that about her. She's like in a very low-key relationship, and that is goals.
Love that.
And now they're pregnant after 8 years. That's goals too.
Yeah. 8 years alone before you decide to bring a life in.
She's kind of living my dream.
Yeah. And she's Barbie.
I've been listening to a lot of Killer Mike this week also.
I've seen.
So I love him. I love him. I've also been listening to Where Them Girls At on Meg's album. Actually, I've been listening to a lot of Meg's album. I'm really liking it.
Same. She's so hot right now.
She is. The other pregnancy announcement, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is pregnant, expecting her first baby with her boyfriend, Ken Urker.
Yeah, that was a crazy thing to see, and I'm just having some like I don't know about Gypsy Rose. I don't know how I feel about Gypsy Rose. Also, her ex-boyfriend, the one that was like with her whenever she first got out, went on, I think it might have been like TikTok live or Instagram live, and he's like he's talking about Gypsy, and he goes, I don't even want to say her name anymore. He goes, what if I just call her a bop? And y'all, so bop nowadays means hoe. Okay, that's like the new term. So he's on live.
Where? Like the kids say?
Yes.
And her ex Ryan is using this term?
Yes, and
Shut
then
up.
he goes, ha ha ha, that was just a joke. I'm just joking around. I'll just call her my ex. I'm like, okay, weirdo. But yeah.
You know, I love Gypsy.
You do?
I love her, but I don't even know what that means, really. I don't know what my love to Gypsy means. I am so captivated by her. And I'm really here for her. I'm here to listen to her story and see how she lives her life.
And just
I'm here for it. I'm part of her audience.
I would say I'm part of her audience too. I just want her to be better.
I think she's doing very well for what.
Yes. Like, also, we were talking about this at work, and we were like, imagine being a sick cancer child from your crazy mom, then going to jail, coming out of jail into instant fame. Like,
yeah, she knows nothing about real life.
Right, nothing normal. She's doing fine.
Yeah, yeah. I also saw that she's on this week's episode of The Kardashians.
Yes, I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't either. I need to catch up.
You need to keep up.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Shrek 5.
That was interesting to see. I didn't know that there was a need for Shrek 5, but you know, whatever makes the people happy.
I know that Shrek 1 and 2 are good. I don't know anything about 3 or 4, but the energy around Shrek 5 is feeling like it's going to be something good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I like Shrek 1, 2, and 3 because that was like all in my childhood. I think 4 is when I was too old to watch it, and 5, like, I'm really old then compared to the first ones.
I actually watched Shrek with my sisters last time I was home.
Oh, that's good. Which one did you watch? The first one?
Shrek 2.
Nice.
So that's exciting. I'm definitely going to be watching that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what we should do, Lab? We should do a bonus.
I know what we should do. We should do just like what we did for Wonka.
Yes. And then we should do a recap episode.
Yes. Last week, 4th of July, I had a great 4th of July. I was with my friends on Lake Lanier all day long. Literally and I didn't feel like this, but I was there from literally 2 p.m. to midnight on Lake Lanier. And
that's scary.
And then we drove home, and I was like, oh, that was a long day. But then I came back. I've been working this whole week. I got an internship, so I've been doing that stuff. I'm still
got an internship.
And finally got an internship. I'm really excited.
I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
You deserve it.
Thanks. Yeah. Have been back at like my normal job this week, all week, and then I leave Monday to go on my trip. I'm just doing the same old things. I'm getting through, and then I'm going on vacation next week.
Wait, remind me, you go to Belize not tomorrow. I leave on Monday, so I'm going to go to my parents tomorrow and stay there because it's closer to the airport, and I hate driving from Athens to the Atlanta airport. Yeah.
So I am going to stay there, and then we record on our typical schedule, 2 episodes will possibly come from Belize. So
We have that to look forward
international.
to.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
International. I'm excited. I am ready to like freaking relax, dude.
You deserve it. You've had like a whole summer. I mean, you haven't had a whole summer. You've had a whole summer of work to do. It's like
I
you're
know.
just now entering your summer vacation.
My summer's only 2.5 weeks. It's okay though. It's grind mode right now.
2.5 weeks that's gonna be so good. I want a summer vacation.
No, that's it. Okay. You want to get moving?
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna get into our playlist. We're gonna talk about Bravo. And so our playlist this week is all of the cast members from Summer House and Southern Charm, and we dedicated a song to each of them. So that is what the playlist is going to be. We're going to walk through most of it, but we might not get to all of it. We'll see. We also need to chat a little bit about how we got into Bravo. Lauren, how did you get into Bravo?
I think my first introduction to Bravo was Real Housewives of Atlanta. Because I was so like obsessed with them being in Atlanta. We love Nene. Love Nene. And I just know that when I was younger, I used to watch that, and like I had like maybe 4 TV channels memorized. I had Disney Channel memorized, I had E Network memorized, I had Bravo memorized, and I had MTV memorized. And those are my channels.
That's all you
and
need.
I can tell you that Bravo was 181. And I always watched it.
Oh my God, that's so cool. I did not know Bravo as a child. Like, had no idea.
What was your intro?
My intro was Paige DeSorbo.
Oh, yeah.
Really kind. I mean, like, I'm trying to remember the exact timeline because it could have also been Karina, because Karina loves Atlanta Housewives, and I watch it a ton with her, but I can't remember. I started watching both around the same time, but I started listening to Giggly Squad and was introduced to Paige and Hannah. And then they like mentioned that they were like from Summer House. And so I went and watched all of Summer House because of them, and then got huge into Atlanta. And I've been watching Atlanta ever since.
Yep.
But
and
Paige,
then we just picked up Southern Charm.
Because of Paige, because I want more. Seriously.
Paige and Sheppy.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so excited we're talking about Bravo. Okay. Oh wait, do you watch any other Bravo shows that like we don't talk about to each other?
Growing up, I used to watch whenever it was still on there. Millionaire Matchmaker was on there. Don't Be Tardy. I watched a little bit of Below Deck. I've watched Real Housewives of Beverly Hills start to finish. I'm like current on that. I've watched most of Jersey, pretty much all of Atlanta, and I was trying to get into Real Housewives of Dallas, but I don't think I liked it. I was a big like Real Housewives person.
Yeah. Damn, I'm jealous. But I got into it too late in my life, and there's so much to consume. I'm drowning.
Oh, it's so much. There's so many seasons of everything.
I'm drowning, but somehow I've ended up watching The Valley.
Oh, yes, that too. I didn't watch Vanderpump, but I've been watching The Valley.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I like turned it on one day and it's caught my attention. I don't really know these people like that. I also, you guys I'm sure know this, I'm a huge toaster, and I heard about Bravo. Honestly, maybe they got me into it because they like talked about it all the time. So like I feel like I know what's going on in the Bravo world, even though like I don't watch all of the shows because of the toast.
Right. I think I just had a brain fart.
Like I can have full conversations with people about like Real Housewives of New York. I've never seen it.
Oh, same. I'm very deep in the Bravo verse, and I feel like you are too, even though like we're not
watching all the shows.
Yeah.
The characters on the Valley are a trip.
They're insane. That's where Lindsay
A trip.
Hubbard's going to end up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. No. The Valley's in California. I don't
She's
know.
gonna end Real Housewives of New York if she can find a hubby.
I don't think so. Speaking of Lindsay, let's get into Summer House and let's start with Lindsay. So Lindsay's song.
Bills by Destiny Child.
Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone
Because
bill?
one thing about Lindsay, she's got a timeline and she wants to be taken care of.
Yeah.
So it's fitting.
Yeah, like was it last season or the season before? No, the season before. Lindsay had this whole like PowerPoint checklist of a timeline for her and her man's. They didn't make it. Lindsay is particular.
She's a Summer House OG too.
She's a what?
Summer House OG. She's been there from season 1.
Yes, she has. Back with what's its face? Ellis?
No.
Elton?
No, what is it?
It's an E.
Everett.
Yeah.
Yes. I almost said Ellis.
Elton John was in my head. The thing about Lindsay is she honestly, ever since she's been on the show, because how old was she when she started the show?
Was she like 24?
No.
Later?
Uh-huh. She was like 34 probably.
What?
Wait. I thought Lindsay was in her 40s. Lindsay is 37. Anyway, for the past, like, I would say at least like 5 seasons, Lindsay has been using her pregnancy, like her desire to be a mother, as a storyline. And I'm excited for her that she's finally pregnant because she's been wanting this for a long time. But just the way she has gone about it makes it like, I think it's hard because I know that Summer House is her job, so it would be like she'd have to quit her job to be serious about getting pregnant. But it just seems like she does everything she does it for the TV, or she does it for Instagram. Like, I would not put up with 1 second of Carl Radke's bullshit if my true goal was like love, happiness, and a baby and a family. Like, I would not waste my time like that.
No, I wouldn't either. And like, honestly, and this is like something that I saw on TikTok. They were filming in the Hamptons, like maybe like last weekend or something, and she was pregnant, like, and you could see her visibly like rubbing her belly, like, while she was in the club.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't, like, yes, I'm excited for her. Yes, I'm happy for her, but it still doesn't feel like organic.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I don't know. This season gave me a lot more empathy for Lindsay, but like before this season, like she's just the worst.
She is.
I feel so bad like talking just like direct,
but no. But the thing is like I think I don't feel like really that bad, because it's like you do these actions on live television and leave it up to speculation. Don't be offended when people comment on it.
Yeah.
I think that she just like she walks right into every single problem. She does it to herself, and it's like, I want to feel bad for her, I really do, but it's like I can't, because it's all done. So it's like self-sabotage.
It really is, because like I so happy when I saw that she was pregnant. Yeah. But then immediately pissed off when she posted a picture with her mystery man with a brown heart emoji over his face. Like, she can't leave well enough alone.
Rumor has it that he is still like tying up the ends of like a divorce, or like, yeah, like he's not fully single, and that's why it's under wraps right now.
I cannot wait to watch this next season of Summer House. They're filming it right now. Can you imagine? I mean,
No.
right now. Right
If
now.
we were in New York right now, we'd be seeing them filming, and then we would have some inside scoop. I wish I
Yeah.
had some scoop.
Me too. We don't have enough time to. We are running out of time, so we are going to lightning round the rest of these songs and cast members, and we'll tell you really quickly why we chose what we chose. I hate that we wasted so much time on Lindsay because Paige DeSorbo, the woman that got me into Bravo, I love her so much. We chose a few songs for Paige. The thing about Paige DeSorbo is I know her very well, and I know that sounds like creepy or whatever, or like untrue. It's not. I listened to every episode of Giggly Squad. I've seen every episode of Summer House. I've seen all of her on Winter House. I am watching Southern Charm now to catch up. I've heard everything that she said. She posts on Instagram. I see it. I clock it. Paige doesn't like to listen to music. She likes hip hoppy music. Usually, like if she posts an Instagram, like what's it called?
Like a reel?
Yeah, if she like posts a reel, she'll post like whatever the most popular hip hop song is of the moment. That is her thing. But we put Rich Girl and Smoke Good Weed with a Bad Bitch. That's for Paige because she's a little stoner too.
She is. Wait, I do want to throw in. You sent me Nana Still Got It Instagram, and she posted a picture of Hannah and Paige, and she's in the middle. And someone commented, Paige looks like she's had one too many garden gummies. Her eyes glazed over.
Oh my God. I love that about her. I love that about her. Okay, from Paige, we're going to go to Hannah. Hannah, we chose Hot to Go by Chapel Roan and Fucking Problems, ASAP Rocky. Hannah also just posted on Instagram her playlist. She made a playlist to go along with her Netflix special, and Chapel Roan's on it, so that was a good call, Lauren.
Hey.
Sierra, Halo by Beyonce. That's just Sierra. She's just like...
She's perfect. She's like a little angel.
She's perfect and just like classy and just beautiful like that.
Mm-hmm. And I think this is so weird, but the color scheme of the album that Halo is on is so Sierra.
I agree. I don't even want to talk about Danielle, but we chose Happy because it's a terrible song and it's annoying and that matches. That's all I'm going to say. Carl, Smallest Man Who Ever Lived by Taylor Swift. That's so fucking true. That's so fucking true. Kyle, one of my least favorites, but he's also an OG. All Night Longer, Sammy Adams. That is just Kyle. Like Kyle wrote that song. He's the 40-year-old in the bar that won't leave. He won't grow up. That is his song.
He's a DJ now.
I'm annoyed.
Yeah.
West, Fuck Boy by Trina. Because he is. And I can't wait to see what he does this season. Jesse Solomon. We chose Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars because he just gives Bruno Mars vibes.
He does. I don't know what it is, but he does.
He's like happy and
kind of like swag, but like kind of like quirky swag.
Yeah. Confident.
Yes.
Yeah. And we also put Magic in the Hamptons for Jesse because someone has to have that song. And it's Jesse. Is that everyone? No, Amanda. And last but not least, I love you, Amanda. And we gave you Cool Girl by Tovlo because you are a cool girl, Amanda. Gabby, we chose Hey Mickey by Baby Tate. That song is just super Gabby. I feel like I close my eyes, hear that song, listen, and see her listening to it. Also, Baby Tate is a Taurus, and so is Gabby, and she's really into that. So that's that.
Yeah, I think that was really good. I think that encaptures every single character in that show. Okay, I'm gonna go through Southern Charms. Cameron Wimberly / Eubanks, All American Girl, Carrie Underwood. She is the epitome of like just the classic Southern girl, through and through. Shep is Shep Rose. He's very He's lovable, a little weird, but still lovable. Smile by Uncle Cracker or
Mm-hmm.
Trust Fund Baby by Why Don't We?
Mm-hmm.
Craig, it was kind of hard whenever we were trying to pinpoint Craigie's song. We chose Good Day. It's like, I'm gonna have a good day, whatever. It is so millennial core, and like the way that it's used on his Instagram completely matches the vibe.
Yeah.
They're in these reels that are like really like stop motiony, like it's the vibe.
Yeah.
Whitney Sudler Smith, also Patricia's son. That's What You Get by Paramore, because he's the wannabe rock star,
Mm-hmm.
likes to kind of stand out for him to be in Charleston, and
Yeah.
he thinks that like, not that he's like above Charleston, but he never wants to claim it, you
Ever.
know?
Yeah. Also, I want to say about Whitney, I've been meaning to text you this. Whitney's a lot more sexy these days.
Do you remember me telling you that I had a crush on Whitney?
Yeah, and I was watching season 1, like, what the fuck is wrong with her? But season 7, hey Whitney.
He's something about him is like a little bit more charming in these later
He had a
seasons.
glow up.
He did. He got some swag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we're gonna talk about Queen Patricia. At Last by Etta James. I can just so picture Patricia blasting this in her house and drinking her martini and like some flamboyant furry ass like coat.
Yeah. Hey Michael, play At Last by Etta James.
Literally. Michael, make me a martini and turn on Etta James. That's what it's going. That's what's going on in that house. Thomas Ravenel, I can't fucking stand.
No.
But and whenever I saw this, I was like, that makes so much sense to me. Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray. They're both old and irrelevant, creepy, just like, it's just corny. Can't talk about Thomas without talking about Catherine.
Nope.
Fancy by Iggy Azalea. Good Girls Go Bad by Cobra Starships and Leighton Meester. I put Good Girls Go Bad because in the first couple episodes, they portray her so much as like a little good girl. Like,
Yeah.
because she's the youngest, she's so innocent and everything. So I feel like that just kind of worked.
And she also she was cool for the like seasons 1 through 3, 4. Like she was very cool for a while, but things took a turn.
And they took a deep turn. And then let's talk about Catherine. Okay, we'll talk about Chelsea. Better Man by Little Big Town. Also, there's a cover by Taylor Swift. But I think that's great because Chelsea is so independent, so like strong-willed. She's not gonna settle for any type of like less than man. Like she'd rather do it by herself than do it with someone half-assing it.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that. And then lastly, Austin, Beer Never Broke My Heart. That man consumes more beer than I have, like, and some of our friends, they drink a lot, but Austin drinks a lot. So, yeah. And he has that beer.
Yeah. Austin is my least favorite on this show. He is just awful. And I know him from Summer House. So you know how I'm coming to the table when it's related to Austin already.
Yes. I also, like, Austin, like, I don't understand why Madison was so hooked on him for so long.
I don't get it either. He sucks.
I'm like, get away.
Loser.
He is so loser vibes to me.
He's such a loser. And his sister knows it. Every time she's on the show, she's like,
yes, she does.
Loser. Literally.
She can't stand him. If Austin was my brother and he was acting like that on TV, I would do the same thing.
Yep.
Lastly, Madison, Gunpowder and Lead by Miranda Lambert. Yeah, she is just like, Madison is fiery. She does not give a fuck. She will say whatever she wants to. And something about her is still, even though she has got a mouth on her and she is not afraid to get like rowdy and kind of get scrappy with some of the girls, something about her is so classy. And I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah. Like she just says what we're all thinking, and she doesn't do it for no reason. I would
No,
say.
and I don't think that she actively tries to be mean. I think she
Right.
just tells the truth.
Right. Exactly. That's it.
Mhm.
That's it.
But Madison is like that's my queen. I love her.
Love. And I had no idea I was going to love her. I had no idea. I started watching Southern Charm so I could see Paige later on in the seasons when she starts dating Craig. I didn't know
Yeah.
that I was going to get Madison.
Oh, Madison's good. And she's like in her like currently in her like wifey, very like feminine era. And she's just like
Oh,
she's always been like a nice girl, but she's just like really sweet nowadays because she's
yeah.
just like happy.
Oh, I can't wait to get there. I've been watching. I've watched more TV this since I've started watching Southern Charm than I've watched all year. Like I am
Yeah.
watching.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was all my people.
Perfect. Oh, let's end the Bravo talk on, and there's the Bravo world is so big, so it's hard
It
to
is.
cover
We
it
can
all in
come
one
back.
episode. But end it. Tell me your favorite Bravo celebrity.
Okay, can I do one boy, one girl?
Yeah.
Favorite guy? I
Mm.
love Shep Rose. I love Shep Rose. I love Shep Rose. I will say it. Favorite girl? It's a tie between Paige and Madison. Those are my top two girls.
Paige and Madison. Mine, like, absolutely has to be Paige.
Yes.
100% Paige.
Yes.
That's just
Boy,
me. Boy, who?
Craig.
No.
No. If Craig saw that clip, he would be like, okay.
He'd be like, I'm just disappointed. I was just disappointed when I saw that.
I was just disappointed when I saw that.
If I'm gonna be honest, like I was disappointed. My favorite guy, I think, is Greg Leaks, Nini's husband. Nini's.
Wait, okay. Say your favorite Bravo quote.
um,
You've slept with 3 people at this table, so don't speak on class. That is my
so please don't
favorite.
speak on class.
So please don't speak on class. And that was baby Craig. Craig was like not even 30 then saying that.
You slept with people at this table, so please don't speak on class.
When Landon tells Shep, well, what if I'm in love with you? Why?
Oh, Patricia
God.
had such a good one. She was talking about Craig's pillows and she said, Craig sells affordable pillows. My pillows are in the luxury category. Luxury and something. It was so good.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy. There's so many good Bravo quotes. These people are insane.
There are. Okay, that's the end of our episode.
That's it.
Episode 23. And you guys, we have, if you guys aren't counting with us, because we count at the beginning of our episodes, this is 23. We are quickly approaching our 25th episode, and that will be the end of season 1 of Wait.
Yep. Season 1, great start. I think
Such a
we're
great
in a really
start.
good place.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good for us. And we're going to take August to regroup, and we're going to come back for season 2 in September.
Yeah, to honor season 1 and celebrate, we're going to take August off and we're going to prepare a bunch of good stuff for season 2.
Yes. Well, also, like, I think it'll be really good for us because we jumped into this like so quick and so like blind. Like we knew
Yeah.
like a little bit what we were doing, but we did not know a lot of what we were doing.
No.
And now that like our feet are wet, we have like a better grasp on what we're doing
Yeah.
and where we're going. So I think it's good.
It's good and it's natural. It's how your body works. It's how our show should work.
love-
You ever heard of rest?
We are the biggest resting girls ever. So we're doing this for us.
Yeah, after you do an intense workout, your body it needs rest to like absorb it. And we did
And
a really
we've been doing an intense workout for 25 weeks.
and we need to rest for a month and absorb it. And then damn, we're gonna be like jacked when we come back.
We're gonna be able to enter a fucking bodybuilding competition because we're gonna be so strong.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
No, but we're just saying that we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna regroup and we're gonna come back for season 2 better than ever.
Yeah, like summer vacation.
Yeah. Also, August is insane.
Oh, it's crazy. Scheduling conflict after scheduling conflict.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we're good.
But we got 2 more episodes of this season. Don't be sad.
Don't be sad.
It's
You got 2 more
exciting. And then y'all don't even know what's coming.
Y'all don't even know. And neither do we. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Exactly. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you for listening to episode 23 of Wait with Danny and Lauren.
And we'll see you next week. Like, subscribe, follow everything at Wait with Danny and Lauren, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Peace.
Perfect. That was funny.